Non-Causal Free Will by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. The concept of free will has been a subject of philosophical inquiry for centuries, captivating the minds of scholars and thinkers across various disciplines. While traditional accounts of free will often evolve around notions of causality and determinism, there is a growing interest in exploring the possibility of a non-causal free will. Before delving deeper into the topic, it is crucial to establish a working definition of non-causal free will. In the realm of philosophy, non-causal free will can be understood as the capacity for individuals to make choices independent of any predetermined causal factors or external influences. It posits that human agency possesses an inherent autonomy that enables decisions and actions free from the constraints of determinism. Determinism is a philosophical concept that posits that every event, including human actions, is ultimately determined by antecedent causes. According to determinism, free will is an illusion, as our choices and decisions are merely the result of a chain of cause and effect. This view challenges the notion of non-causal free will, suggesting that our actions are predetermined and thus not truly within our control. Proponents of determinism argue that if we were to have genuine free will, it would require a break in the deterministic chain, something that is incompatible with the laws of nature. However, critics of determinism argue that it undermines moral responsibility and accountability, as it suggests that individuals are not truly responsible for their actions since they are determined by external factors. The debate between determinism and non-causal free will raises profound questions about the nature of human agency and the limits of our control over our own lives. Supporters of non-causal free will often argue that human consciousness and rationality provide evidence for its existence. They contend that our ability to engage in reflective thought and analyse various possibilities points towards an agency that transcends simple determinism. Furthermore, advocates believe that our actions rooted in genuine deliberation demonstrate a kind of freedom that cannot be fully explained by causal chains alone. Additionally, proponents of non-causal free will often draw from subjective experiences of choice and decision-making processes. They assert that personal introspection reveals a qualitatively distinct sense of agency, suggesting an inherent freedom to choose among alternatives that cannot be reduced to deterministic explanations. This perspective emphasizes the importance of subjective experience in understanding the complexities of human agency. Theosophists would point to the ability of the rational analytical mind, or lower mental body, lower manas, to function independently of the desire body, kama rupa. Rationality and reason allows us to make choices that are independent of our desires or external influences. In the Theosophical view, free will is seen as the capacity to act in accordance with logic and evidence, rather than being driven solely by our immediate wants or emotions. Decision-making processes involving interaction between the higher mind, higher manas, and the Atma-Buddhic principles represent an exceptionally high quality of free will and are a benefit of spiritual progress rather than cognitive decision-making at the mental level. While the concept of non-causal free will is captivating, it is essential to acknowledge the challenges and potential counter-arguments that this idea raises. One common critique stems from the deterministic worldview, which asserts that all events are causally determined by preceding factors. Critics argue that non-causal free will undermines the laws of causality and challenges our understanding of the universe as an interconnected web of causal relationships. Additionally, skeptics contend that non-causal free will may be illusory, merely a product of our limited comprehension. They argue that while our conscious mind may perceive a sense of autonomy, it is still subject to subconscious influences, biases, and environmental factors. This raises questions about the true extent of our freedom and whether non-causal free will is merely an illusion generated by these subconscious processes. The concept of non-causal free will has significant implications for moral responsibility, personal identity, and our understanding of human agency. Furthermore, embracing the idea of non-causal free will might also require re-evaluating our understanding of personal identity. It would force us to grapple with the implications of an agency that is not solely shaped by causal factors, and explore how this understanding redefines our conception of self. In conclusion, the notion of non-causal free will offers an intriguing departure from traditional understandings of human agency. While it faces challengers and skeptics, its exploration opens up new avenues for philosophical inquiry. By delving into the arguments, considering possible limitations, and pondering the implications, we can continue to deepen our understanding of the complex nature of free will, inviting thoughtful dialogue and further examination of this captivating topic.